Hi. So, in addition to that other video, and this one uh, night, I think I'd also like to make another video about a very special chord progression, very popular one. I mean, if you at least know the basics of, if you know chords, it's already obvious to you how popular, how ubiquitous, that's the right term, this chord progression is. You'll hear it everywhere. Airplane, sorry. So you'll hear this everywhere. It's the 6-4-1-5. The 6 and the 4 and the 1 and the 5. If God had a face, what would it be? And would you want to see? If seeing meant that you would have to believe in things like heaven and in Jesus and the saints and all the prophets. So that's 6-4-1-5. Joe and Joanne Osborne, right? Hell of a long time ago, maybe 80s, 90s, I'm not sure, whatever. Maybe 2000s for all I know. Right, so that, well into the future, 2018, was it? 2016, I don't know. Your Name, one of the first few songs I learned from the Kimi no Nawa Radwimps, the intro song, right? It's also the 6-4-1-5. An excellent use of the 6-4-1-5. 6 and the 4 and the 1 and the 5.雨の止むまさにその切れ間と虹の出発点終点とこの命当てる場所に何かがあるっていつも言い張る Modulate. And back to the 6-4-1-5. いつか行こういつか行こう先生目の瞳描いたけの感情にハイタッチして直にキス Still the 6-4-1-5. I listen to a lot of music everywhere throughout the ages. I also know this thing by, what's it called? Maggot something. I can't forget his name. Real edgy kind of artist. Forgot his name. It's like the name of the song is "Broad Ripple is Burning." Just forgot by who exactly. Right? You'd probably look that up. Easy to find. Broad Ripple is Burning. Children, broad ripple is burning, and the girls are getting sick of huffing glue up in the bathroom while your boyfriends pick up chicks and darling almost found you whispering in that night in Fannin Square. Trash-filled streets made you wish you were headed home. No. Cats. So, right, it's a very popular chord progression capable of expressing many different moods. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. So, right, so it's like a 2-4-4-4, whatever it is, chord progression there. If you make it a waltz, right, it's its own thing. You know what you get here? That's not how it goes, but from the verses, I think, right, that's how it goes. Just to know you're alive. Right? Still the 6-4-1-5. Put in the waltz. Very lilting, interlude of Aeroplane Over the Sea. Right? Aeroplane Over the Sea is 1, 6, 4, 5. It's the 6-4-1-5, just in a different sequence. And this in itself is also a very popular chord progression. You'll hear it everywhere. Right, this is Aeroplane Over the Sea. What a beautiful face I found in this place that is circling all around the sun. Same chords, different sequence. 6, 4, 1, 5. 1, 6, 4, 5. The 1, 6, 4, 5 eventually goes to the 6, 4, 1, 5 at the interlude. Right, because it's like soft and sweet how the notes all bend and reach above the trees. 6 and a 4 and the 5 and the 6. And now how I remember before how I would push my fingers 1 in the mouth to make those muscles 5 that made your voice so smooth and 6. And now we keep where we don't have 4 all secrets sleep in winter 1 and 1 you loved so long ago 5 now he don't even know his name 6. Now my finger there, as you'll notice, I have this tendency to press this thing here, so it's a nice little touch. You can put this thing in here. I forgot what chord this makes it, you know. This isn't your regular standard E minor. You have this thing here. Don't know what that turns it into, but you know. It's a nice touch. Put that there, the same. There's also this other song, Current 93? Is that the name of the song? No, the artist is Current something. The Cat is Dead. It's another use of the 3/4 version of the 6-4-1-5. The stars in the horizon, 5 I see them and count. They all like a line of heads, and I fall into their depths like water everywhere. Let me fall into you. Let me sleep long and quiet. God watches all sparrows fall. 6, 4, 1, 5. Those with feelings, wondrous kind, heaven is something ever bind. Those with feelings, wondrous kind, as for kittens ever bind. I forgot the lyrics. You know, very emotional song, very moody. A lot of, you know, it's not a particularly happy chord progression, the 6-4-1-5, but yeah, it can be very honest sounding, introspective, especially in the 3/4. That's Iris. That's Cat is Dead. Probably more, you can think of it. I'm just improvising here. A lot of stuff you can make with the 6-4-1-5. People have been using it since, I don't know, forever, I guess. The power of the 6-4-1-5. It's my bio on Facebook, 6-4-1-5. The 6 and the 4 and the 1 and the 5. And go home. You can go home to the 6 or go home to the 1. 6. Sad. At minor. 6. Or happy. 1. Or put in this thing. Makes it sound not that hopeless. There's a beauty to it. Or make it the major 6. Hero's Quest. Hero's Journey. A different take on it, but yeah, mostly. Lots of songs using this chord progression. I just can't think of them all, but they're everywhere. Come on, I gotta think of one more. I use them a lot in my songs. You know, it's still, Lord, I cling to the day when my heart beats no longer. Into your hands I will commend my soul thenceforth and forever. Until then, onward I go alone through this valley. But I know that they're unseen. You are there standing by me, Father, Son, and Holy Ghost, the King of Kings, Holy Host. That's prayer. I also use it in Of Those Who Walk Among Crocodiles. And then I saw Manila, where the windshield broke to splinters. Dark was the day, and not a single ray of lamplight. Well, it's not 6415 yet. You know, cast the night away. And then, here we go. I saw a big blue whale in outer bloody space, and in the jaws it held the ballads of the human race. I tried to run after the whale, but failed. There, here. Run after the whale, but failed to see a thirsty shark named Lawrence. He was mangling me to get back to land, and all. Where was I? Da 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 da. And then there's its own thing. Da da da. You can also use it for other songs that aren't in 6415. I mean, I can think, off the top of my head now, maybe the intro of One Punch Man, the chorus fits quite in pretty good. Da 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 everywhere. You'll hear 6415 everywhere. 6415 should have an international holiday. 6415. Add a note. The major 3. Very nice too. In this case, B major. Adds the spice. This is the Japanese spice. This is the secret that those Japanese people do. They put it in their animes. The major 3, very powerful. If you put the major 3 with the 6415, you get this. Right? It's adding that lift. Alright, so the 3 there is like, so you go. 窓海の中で生ぬるい子らにここでないどっかを夢見たよ。That's 3. 教室の窓の外に電車に揺られ運ばれる朝日。The 4 and the 5. 梅だとか未来とかって言葉が3。どれだけ手を伸ばそうと届かない場所で僕ら恋をする時のあるお二人を横目に見ながら進む。Very nice when you drop this from here into the Toro, Dream Lantern again. Ame no yamu masa. You know, this is 6415. Ame no yamu masa ni sono kirema to Niji no shupatsu and the 3 tento Da, the 6 and the 4 and the 1 and the 5 and the 3 and the 6 and the 4 and the nika ga aru de tsumoi hatte da. It's sky calls and ceremony to mikai taku o kanjou ni haitachi shite jiga ni kisu o fujigen ni karakawarete. Right? If you do the C major, C, if it's in key of C, it's the E major. If it's in key of G, it's the B major. Right? The secret sauce. So you put those, you put the 6/4, you have the 6/4-1-5, you have the major 3 secret sauce. You put these together, you get a lot of Japanese anime songs. Don't put in the 30, you get a lot of Western emo sounding songs. You know, that's pretty much like your distinction there. You know, basic sounding, basic is Western. You know, American. Yeah. Very white bread, very plain. American. Make it more dynamic. Japanese. Yeah, because the Japanese pretty much inherited the legacy of Western music. Western music got bad, Japanese kept it good. So, that, yeah, they kept working on it. Right. I'm thinking of a certain German drinking song. Not sure if that's the same chorus, but you know. Right, it transcends time. It very modern sounding. Also has a bit of a, I don't know, maybe slightly medieval sound to it as well. Oh yeah, it reminds me of this song by Miracle of Sound I remember from the game Black Flag. Yo, oh, we roll beneath the black flag, a rollick and we go, we bleed the kingdom's dry. Yo ho, we roll beneath the black flag, a rollick and we go, we bleed the kingdom's dry. Out on the endless oceans, we tear upon, on the endless oceans, we tear upon. Well, not for the verse. For the verse, it's a different chord progression. In oceans, we tear on the waves, with rum inside our bellies, warming freedom in our sails. Oh, wayward bunch of scoundrels, assassins, thieves, and slaves, the rich and blue bloods hear us when we hunt upon the waves. And when you see it coming, that flag of baleful black, no point in turning tail, there's no escaping our attack. It's 6415. Yo ho, we're all beneath the black flag, our rollick and we go, we believe the kingdom's dry. Yo ho, we're all beneath the black flag, our rollick and we go, we believe the kingdom's dry. Everywhere you will hear that bloody progression used everywhere. Thank you for watching. God bless.